What is up, OneCast? Welcome back. Today I'm here with Pastor Jake Antezana, and we are starting a brand new series. It's a movie series. It's going to be an awesome one. So I kind of wanted you to talk about your message on Sunday, kind of tell us what it's about, the name.
The name was In, Not Of, and we were basing it off of a movie called Wreck-It Ralph. It's on Disney Plus. Highly recommend going to watch it.
Never seen it before? Yes.
What? My goodness.
Okay, so Jake made some really good points in this sermon, and one of your first points was to do not conform.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
What does that mean?
Do not conform. So pretty much we centered this whole entire sermon around Romans 12, 1 through 2. It's just like, do not conform to the pattern of this world, but be transformed by the renewing of your mind. And obviously we'll get to that second part in a little bit, but the do not conform was just like, hey, conforming means to become like, or to be similar to, whether it's in the way that you look, in the way that you act, in the way that you think, anything like that. When you become like something else that is not you, it's conforming. And kind of, we live in a world and a society where people often conform, and they, whether it's through social media, looking at social media, looking at other people, maybe it's your family members, or idols that you aspire to be like. Sometimes we conform to those things, but it's not necessarily what God has for us, or it's not necessarily the plan that He has for us. And so when we conform, oftentimes it can be detrimental to us as people, because it can hurt our growth, and really like God has a path for us. And if we're conforming to the pattern of the world, then what we're doing is we're saying, God, your path is not really for me, so I'm going to walk where everybody else is walking. And so we really miss what He has for us when we conform.
That's really good. Your second point was, be transformed. I really like this point. So Can you kind of tell me more?
Yeah. So just the be transformed part, in the context of the scripture, it says to be transformed by the renewing of your mind. Mm-hmm. And we kind of talked about on Sunday just that movie Transformers. Have you seen Transformers?
Yes. No.
Okay.
No.
Oh my goodness.
Never mind.
That's okay. But it's if you have seen it, it's a movie about robots, and I was talking about or transforming robots is really what it's about. But I was talking about the real life one that just came out with, or not just came out, but a while ago, with Shia LaBeouf, and how the process of transforming, it takes time, but it's also something that maybe sometimes happens when somebody isn't looking. And in that movie, the first time that Bumblebee, which was the main, I guess, transformed, it was when Shia LaBeouf wasn't looking. And I think so many times in our lives, we look to be transformed, or to transform something, and we want everybody to look at us, and we want everybody to pay attention. Say, hey, look at me, look how good I'm doing, look how successful I am. But God really wants us to work in private, work in the dark, because we're protected there, and we're able to grow, and we're able to transform. But in the transforming, it's one of my favorite definitions I found on Google. You know how I love to Google all my definitions was transform means to add value after being introduced. And I think of like a lot of students in here, and especially like you in this podcast. It's been awesome just to watch you grow and all that stuff. But you added value. Like if you think about it just in terms of you, like you added value to one youth after introducing this platform, for real. Like if you think about it, because this is a way that of getting the word out about what's happening here that we never had before. Like I just started this thing called OY Updates, in January, but this is something that we get to put out on our church page, and we get to tell everybody about. And it's something that didn't exist before, Rachel came around to introduce it. And I think that is so special. But really just in terms of renewing our mind, like in order to be truly transformed, we have to hold ourselves accountable. We have to kind of pay attention and really be self-aware. I think that's kind of the word that stuck out to me when I was reading this. Like we have to be self-aware in order to be transformed, in order to add value to something. Because if all we're ever doing is talking about ourselves and taking all the attention saying it's about me, then we're missing really what God has for us. And to be transformed by the renewing of our mind, it's like every day I wake up and like I struggle with these things, like whether it's addiction or whether it's self-worth or whether it's my anxiety, whatever. And we have to take those things captive. We have to say, I'm being transformed today because I'm renewing my mind.
Yes.
I'm making it new every day. And so being transformed has a lot to do with ourselves. Like we have to hold ourselves accountable and take responsibility, for what's been given to us, which is our mind.
That's really good. So your third and final point was glitch is your gift.
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah.
Tell me more. Tell us more.
So what did you think of the scene? Like when that little girl was driving, were you like, this is so weird, or?
Well,
like,
I was confused because I was like, what is this?
Oh, because you had never seen the movie.
Never seen it before. So the girl was driving, and isn't it a game, right?
Yeah,
like
it's a video game, like Mario Kart.
Okay.
Yeah, but it's like candy.
Yeah. So I was like, I don't understand. I'm not gonna lie.
No, that's okay. Yeah, and I think a lot of times it's hard to gather all that, especially if you haven't seen the movie. But in the movie, there was this little girl who had a problem, and nobody wanted her around because she was glitching, and she was different, and she was weird, but she was really just like super. Her personality was so powerful, and that's like throughout the movie. But at the end of the movie, the main character's name is Ralph, obviously what the movie is named after. He had just defeated a bad guy, and he was falling out of the sky, and he was about to fall into lava. And the girl was using her glitch, and when she was zooming around and glitching through things, she actually saved the main character's life because of her glitch. And if she had just raced regularly, and just within the confines and within the regulations that everybody else followed, she actually would never have been able to save his life. And we talked about it a little bit differently on Sunday, but I think the coolest part about the glitch being your gift is that in this actual scenario and in our lives, like we have something that other people look at as sometimes even they say, oh, that's your disability. Like this thing, this handicaps you. Yeah. But in all reality, God's just like, I put that inside of you because you're gonna be able to save somebody's life one day. And you're gonna sit there and you're gonna be in that person's life, and you're gonna say, it's not because of me that I did this. It's because somebody whose name is Jesus actually gave me a deeper understanding of what my glitch actually is. And it's used to help people. Where everybody else saw it as a harmful thing, God used it as a gift. And so that's a little bit of summary about glitch being our gift. But
that was really good. Thank you so much for being here and just kind of explaining. We have so much more coming for you guys. Stay tuned, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye.